Hi everyone, my name is Rebecca Nobrega. I'm your host coming to you at live social media brought to you by Distractional Studios. I'm here today with the lovely Jill Bradley, 9-year personal trainer and recent mature model. Everybody, hi Jill, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Good, nice to meet you. So tell us a little bit about what it's like to be a model, a mature model.
It's interesting. What started off as just a fun hobby has kind of taken off, and this year I spent the last year just building my portfolio and met some great people along the way. And this year it's just all of a sudden it's just gone crazy. I'm brand ambassador for 2 companies now. Fashion House is one, and Conti America is the other one. I'm in a mature model fashion show actually on Saturday, which is going to be awesome. Yeah, and running. I'm a mom of 3 kids too that are all in rep soccer and hockey, so it's a busy time.
Amazing. So what inspired you to go from your personal fitness side of your life to the modeling?
I have quiet afternoons because I train in the mornings with my clients and I train in the evenings with my clients. So the daytime's a little bit quiet. So I used to be with a company in the daytime, which was great. But so I had a little bit of quiet time. So I decided to try a little bit of modeling. So I used to do it years ago when I was like 26. So I thought, what the heck? And I'd taken some selfies and I'd show them to a couple of friends. They're like, oh my God, that's you? And I went, yeah. And they went, they are amazing. So I figured, what the hell? A couple of agencies popped up on my blog, and I just, okay, you know what? I'll just send them, see what happens. And sure enough, they contacted me and said, okay, come on in.
Amazing.
So it's just gone from there.
What kind of publications have you been featured in so far?
I was in Unique, Tease, Elysion. I just came out in RHK. And I'm sure there's another one, but I can't remember right now.
No problem. And as a model, where do you see yourself in the next couple of years? What is ultimately your end goal?
You know, I didn't come into this with a goal. It was just a little bit of fun, just to tide away the time, I guess. So yeah, so I really don't have any plans for the future. It just seems to be happening. Like I said, these companies just keep contacting me through Instagram, of all places, and even actually Twitter. I had quite a few people call me through Twitter. So it's kind of bizarre because I was never the media people. I'm always asking my kids, how do I do this? How do I do that? So this is really strange to me. It's all brand new, but it's amazing. Like every day you just wake up and you just never know what's going to happen. So.
Sounds so exciting.
Yeah.
So as a personal trainer and as a model, how do the two sort of work hand in hand? What are some of your tips for staying healthy?
Well, I pretty much eat at home all the time. I have 3 kids and they're all celiac, so it makes it so much easier just to eat at home. We drink lots of water, we get plenty of sleep, and you go easy on the coffee because I've heard a lot of problems. Coffee now is the big thing. Everybody drinks it. Oh yes, it gives me the boost, but you know what? It doesn't do your body any good in the long term, especially when you drink lots of it.
So given your opinion on coffee, as obviously you're juggling a very busy lifestyle, what would be your alternative for giving you that boost and nourishing your body with what it needs to get you through that very busy day?
I try and eat lots of raw vegetables because they have so many nutrients in them, all across the board, and minerals that your body needs. If you eat a meal of cooked food all the time, you're not giving your body the nutrients that it needs because all the enzymes are gone. So it has to have the raw food. The raw foods, they feed it.
Okay, great. And the fashion show you were mentioning earlier, can you tell us a little bit about that coming up this Saturday?
Yes, it's. I can't wait. This is really cool. With Imago, it's for feeding the homeless. It's mature models versus regular models. And we are going to have 2 outfits. So the regular models will have their outfits and the mature models are going to be wearing it, and it's who wears it best. So this is going to be a fun time.
I'm sorry, what's this going on here? Sorry, excuse me. Hi.
Who's this?
How you doing?
What are you doing here?
I'm sorry, this is my show.
No, this is
we
my
don't
show.
Till 5, so I don't know what the hell's going on. Hi, nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Jill.
Rick.
Jill.
Jill? Okay,
No,
hi.
I was here early. You know, you came in late, so this is my show.
Hey, it's called the Amy McNee Show, so I can do whatever I want to on the show. By the way, want to
No, well, you know what? We're just talking about nutrition and healthy
And
eating.
yeah, this is not good for
And
you.
what-
This-
I paid $4 for this. I'm gonna eat this.
Well, you know what? Eat it after the show.
Okay, let me ask you
Yeah.
a question.
Okay.
Because someone didn't notify me what's going on, trying to take my show. So you're a mechanic, is that true?
Oh, totally.
Have you been listening at all?
I'm gonna be honest and say no. So, why don't you learn from a pro? So, Jill, right?
Yes.
Growing up in an orphanage, you've had many parents, is that true?
Totally. I had a mom, a dad, an aunt, an uncle.
Okay. So, we have this thing on my show called If You Ever Try to Take the Limelight Away From Me, I Will Destroy You. How about that?
Well, then maybe next time you should show up on time so our guest isn't waiting for you now.
I'm sorry. It's called the Eamon Show. It's not called the Rebecca I Get to Do What the Hell I Want Show. And you come in thinking in your pretty little black dress. And
She looks amazing.
And what do I look like? Chopped liver?
A bum.
I'm sorry. I got my...
Your bag of chips, your 3 times
Your
too big
shades.
jacket, your
Sorry.
shades, totally rude. You're not even showing your face to the camera.
I'm sorry. What do you want me to mug to the camera? Like, oh, look at me, everyone. I am so good. No, listen. It's a relaxing, easy kind of show. And that's, we got this new Corinthian leather couch. I mean, we didn't have this before, but now we do. I'm sinking into it, though. But to be honest, though, it's called my show. So
Maybe if you didn't eat all these chips, you wouldn't sink into it.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, this is Rebecca's last show. So let me ask you a quick question, though. You can have a chip. I'm offering the chips if you want, though. So you're a model? Is
Not
that
even the flavor that I like.
What? I don't give a shit what flavor you like. You could take a handful, I don't care, and shove it in your mouth. Okay? Sorry. So, growing up as a model,
No.
no?
No.
You
Not
know
at
what?
all.
Okay, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get my makeup on because I look like crap.
Yeah, you could use a little.
Do you want a job or no? So this is what we're gonna do.
Well, last time I checked, I'm sitting here. I'm the one who came on time.
sorry, this is
I
Three's
didn't leave
Company on
my
the
guest
couch, though.
waiting, so
You know what? Okay.
the door's right there.
Yes, to my show. So you know what, everyone? I'm gonna let these two ladies finish off. If I had a nickel for every time I
Yes,
heard that.
take those.
And I will. You help me?
No.
Absolutely not.
My
I'd like to
Give
open
a
the next time you show
hand
up.
Jesus Christ. You know what? We'll be right back to live social media news with Gaming Nation. I guess she'll come back. We'll see. Take it easy.
Don't worry, everyone. I can assure you he'll be a little bit more professional next time.
Well, I guess she didn't leave, but welcome everyone to live social media news. I'm doing it now because I do it properly. It's May 24th, 2016. I'm your host with the host with the most, Eamon McNeish, and I'm with, I guess, the lovely Rebecca Norbergia.
No brega.
Whatever. So I guess we have to be civil. So
We have to get along.
let's get along. So let's shake hands. Oh,
Yeah.
that's very strong.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into news because that's what we do here at Live Social Media News. So as you heard, Egyptian Air crashed. Plane MS-804 crashed over the Mediterranean on May 19th, 2016. It had 56 passengers, 10 crew members. Apparently everyone is deceased. They found pieces of the plane scattered on the Mediterranean. Do you want to put some input on that too?
Yeah, and our fellow Toronto man, he has been identified as one of the second Canadian men who was aboard that plane who was identified. So it's very unfortunate, very tragic. Definitely our thoughts go out to them.
The aircraft crashed about 290 kilometers north of the Alexandria in Egypt. On board there was about 3 kids and 2 infants, which is sad. So earlier today they've actually found body pieces. They actually found bits of human head. Sorry, that came out. It's not a complete. Sorry, that came out wrong. They apparently they have not confirmed, but they said that an explosion happened on the plane. We're not sure if it was a bomb, or they're not sure if it was a terrorist attack, or if it was a malfunction. They're not sure. They're still investigating. Investigation is still ongoing, and so our prayers and thoughts are with the families and the people that passed on at the horrible accident on May 19th, though. So yeah. So also, my piece of shit comedian Bill Cosby. Yes, the Jello eating, Kodak sharing, Coke drinking SOB Bill Cosby has to stand trial today. Yes, also breaking news. The District Judge Elizabeth McHugh ruled that the prosecutor has to stand trial and has to come face to face with the victim. The victim is again Toronto citizen Andrea Andrea Costand, who said that in 2004 there was a case that he gave her a couple pills, and she said her leg, again, not making this up or no pun intended, that after Bill Cosby gave her some wine and pills, her leg started to feel all jelly, and that she passed out, woke up, her bra was askew, and that Bill Cosby kept putting his hands down her pants. But again, for many years, it was a he said, she said thing. Again, Bill Cosby's a high-power person, so it kind of hushed people up. But do you remember this comedian Hannibal Buress? Is that his name? You know, he's very popular now. He made the whole joke of Bill Cosby being a rapist, and it kind of blew out. And tons of victims are coming out of the wood shop now saying that he did it. So
guy doesn't get a break.
he did it. I mean, it's where there's smoke, there's
Yeah.
fire. But now he has to. His lawyers wanted to kind of postpone it until he died because he is old. He's pushing 90.
Yeah.
So, but now the judge said he has to stand trial and has to face the victim. And but his wife Camille won't answer any questions. Her lawyer says she doesn't have to answer anything, but they keep on asking her questions in deposition, but she won't answer. But it's one hell of a wife, though. Even through a shitty situation, she's got her man's back, though. But
Yeah.
on to some more sad news. You want to put Tragically Hip?
Yeah.
Tragically Hip?
The Tragically Hip singer, Gord Downey, has been diagnosed with terminally ill cancer.
It's a brain tumor, yeah.
Brain tumor, extremely rare. His doctor says it's called, help me on this one.
Oh, she's gone to the wrong person. Sorry, where is this? Glioblastoma.
Yes, there you go.
I don't know if I said it right, but let's try it.
He underwent surgery and 6 weeks.
His Dr. James Perry, he went at the Sunnybrook Health Center, Science Center.
Yep, he underwent surgery and 6 weeks of chemotherapy and radiation after he was diagnosed several months ago. It is a very unfortunate and tragic time for him. So hopefully, they can make him as comfortable as they can, and things will get a little bit easier for him.
Screw cancer. I mean,
Yeah.
again, I hope prayers and thoughts are with him. Hopefully they make good music. They're a well-known Canadian band, though.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Tragically Hip song? If you don't have one, just nod and smile. Mine's Bob Cajun. Okay, so I just saved that one. But we've all had a member of cancer. We had a member of someone we knew that had been affected by cancer. That's a better way to say it. So again, like our thoughts and prayers are with them. Sorry, let me interrupt. It is hot. It is like
it's boiling.
It's
Holy.
pushing 30K. If you hear like a buzzing sound, I left my vibrator on and I can't find it, so I do apologize. But if you can't hear it, ignore what I just said. But sweet Jesus, it's hot. It's plus 30, and as a ginger, I am sweating monkey balls right now. I think I got a jacket on. She's wearing black, which black and the sun don't mix. We're both very fair skin, right? Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. This is my natural color. I'm like a shade lighter than Dracula.
Blinding. There.
I know, sweet. So if we're kind of mumbling or we're like sweating, or if my face starts to peel off, it's due to the heat, and it's not my Botox failing. So, my God, it's been a weird weather. It's been cold, snowing in May. Now it's super hot.
Yeah.
It's gonna be thunderstorms tomorrow at highest 27.
What is that? What's going on?
Mother Nature is a bitch. That's what I'm gonna say. Global warming. Seriously, just give us a nice. I want like a nice,
Comfortable.
18 degrees, sunny. So when I get hot, I get all cranky. You ever been to the black market in Toronto?
Yeah.
I don't know why. Every time I go to the black market, I get sick. I just get all nauseated and ugh.
It's really thick, like the air.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like the musky clothes or something. And again, they don't sponsor us, so whatever. My friends don't like the place. I go down, I get sick. I almost feel like I'm gonna pass out. So black market, if you want to pass out, go there. Queen and John. So that's a shameless plug right there, though. But oh my God, are you gonna sue me now?
Absolutely not.
Oh, see?
So-
She's smart. Yes. Elbowgate, everyone. Elbowgate. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, that's the Hockey Night in Canada theme. Sorry, we don't own the rights to that. You want to make up our own theme for Elbowgate? Make up your own theme.
My own theme?
For Elbowgate.
Oh, geez.
Putting you on the spot. Go.
Pressure is on.
Joe?
How about I get back to you on the theme?
How about this? Do. That's too sexual. You know what? We're going to skip that. We're going to come back to the theme song. But yes, on May 18th, 2016, at the House of Commons in Ottawa, at Parliament in lovely country Canada, a little bit of a scuffle happened. But apparently, Conservative Party Chief Whip Gord Brown was moving down the opposition side of the aisle towards his seat, and 3 NDP members of Parliament, Ruth Ellen Bourser, David Christopherson and NDP leader Tom McClure attempted to block his path to an effort to delay his vote. I mean, it was very time sensitive for him. So when this happened, a little bit of a scuffle, no punches or anything severe though, but everyone kind of was acting like children, not letting him go. So as the leader of this free country, Justin Trudeau took it in his, I don't know if it's duty or just as a human being, went down and said, get the bleep out of my way. You can put any kind of word you want in there, but it rhymes with duck and it starts with an F, and I think you can pretty much say what that is. In the process, Trudeau he just, may I touch you?
Of course.
Sexual harassment at the workplace, everyone. He kind of just went like this to her, to the person, and said, okay guys, go back to class. Wow, you are hot. I don't, like temperature-wise. Sorry, it's hot in here. He went like this, and, oh, that's your battery pack. Sorry, I thought she was burning up. I was like, wow, you're like on fire, but I touched your battery pack. So he went like this to them, and his elbow accidentally bumped against, what's her name? Sorry, what's her name? Ruth Ellen Brazeau. And he just grazed your boob. Not even sexual. He didn't even notice, right? And you take it.
And as everybody seems to be calling it, he was manhandling them.
I've manhandled myself while watching Golden Girls more than he has at that one time on May 18th. Yeah. I'm just saying that.
But it is Justin Trudeau. It is our great leader. And of course, you know, status, publicity, we all want to objectify him. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. But for those who are watching the video and have seen it on the news, you can be open to interpretation. You can see if he was so-called manhandling him or not.
But people went out of control. They made this. See, America has to worry about Trump right now. We have to worry about Elbowgate, which, as Canadians, is kind of refreshing. This is our main concern. I mean, there's many other concerns, but this is what's top news. But this kind of pissed me off, to be honest. MP Nikki Ashton went on this huge rant, and she was quoted as saying, sorry, I just had orange juice earlier and got a little gassy. Sorry, she's like, sexy. What she was quoted as saying, what I will say, if we apply a gender lens, it is very important that the young woman in this space feel safe to come here and work here. He made us feel unsafe, and we're deeply troubled by the conduct of the Prime Minister of this country. Shut the hell up, okay? It's not like Justin Trudeau went in and started honking everyone's boobs and fondling everyone's nuts and started being like, pulling his dick out and started like, woo! He bumped into someone, he didn't even realize, and the woman she ran out saying that she felt assaulted. You know what? Okay, like I said, if someone bumps into me, sometimes I don't even realize it. You know what? This is what happened. Yesterday, me and Nathan, is Nathan here? No, Nathan's not here? Okay, me and Nathan went to McDonald's. And McDonald's has those new, like, where you have to punch in the order now. They've taken away jobs from, like, teenagers. We're standing there.
Line.
Yeah, no, but it's so stupid. The machine never works, though. And I'm going to go on a rant, and my ADHD is going to take me there. But me and Nathan are talking. We ordered a Big Mac meal. He ordered no pickles. I ordered no pickles, no cheese. He got an iced tea. I got a Diet Coke. But I'm standing there. What? It's part of the story. I'm letting you guys know. So I'm standing there. Some douchebag comes in. He's like, and kind of pushes me to the side. Like, he doesn't like, goes like this. I'm talking to Nathan, so I don't realize. I got more mad at myself that I moved, but whatever, okay? I let it slide because, you know, life goes on. But these people are making this big, huge thing. They're throwing in gender. They're throwing in, like, you know what? Shut the hell up and run the country. You got bigger concerns. You got poor people. You got people, families in needs. You got people, families of war. You got refugees to worry about. The dollar is low. Worry about that, okay? It's not
Yeah, you have greater areas of politics to worry about, so come on guys,
if you
move
don't
on, new
I'm
story.
gonna start throwing my elbow elbowing everyone though, right? You ever had an elbow in the face?
Almost, but I've always kind of, swerved it.
Okay, cover your ears right now, please. Cover your ears, please.
No,
Just please cover your ears.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay.
One time my brother... No, just cover your ears, please.
No,
please.
I'm okay.
My brother once, we're playing football, and my brother kicked me, and like right up Main Street, like the back, like my butt area, and foot went cut. That is the worst pain. I was angry and I wanted to hurt him.
So you elbowed him in the face?
No, I'm just saying that's something to worry about.
Oh,
Getting elbowed by gently, but the thing is that Trudeau had apologized. Sorry, I went on a rant. That story pissed me off. Trudeau had apologized 3 separate times to everyone.
And of course, it wasn't good enough.
No, and everyone's making a big mountain of a molehill to ruin his image, and because But like I said to you before, stop being a dick, everyone, though.
Yeah.
But actually, you got some. You want to talk about Mount Everest?
Yeah. So of course, Mount Everest. Let's talk about it. The biggest,
Nice pun there, by the way.
So it was recently discovered, Mount Everest, the allure in climbing it is it's dangerous, it's bad, it's bold, it's adventurous, and it is the world's highest peak, and they are under a new scrutiny that after 4 people had just died on it now. So I believe it's since last year, 19 people were killed climbing it. Different injuries. Some people have completely fallen to their death. Some people suffered with exhaustion or frostbite. There was exactly 16 guides that were killed in an avalanche. So it's extremely unfortunate. Again, I don't think it's going to stop people from climbing it because again, who doesn't want to experience that? Who doesn't want to get out and you don't want to experience
I want to
that?
watch Golden Girls and eat chicken wings. I don't want, no. Temperature-wise, like I said, hot and cold, I'm like, ugh.
I thought Golden Girls and chicken wings were every Saturday. I guess it's every night.
Hey, every day is a weekend for me. That's right, ladies. Every weekend's a weekend with me.
It's a good way to live your life.
It is. Really, it's very depressing. But you know for a fact, though, that there's like a trail of dead bodies all over Mount Everest.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. You'd think that after, this, the amount of incidents that would happen, there would be different sort of, approaches or different ways to make, doing such an activity safer, or even just, not necessarily banning it, but more things being done, more things being actively done to prevent these things and, reaching out and finding the bodies. There are families who are looking for their loved ones and, there's just so many different factors towards it. But again, it's the allure, it's the biggest, peak that you can climb in the world, so no.
Sorry.
Moving on.
Like I said, Mount Everest, stop being a dick, though. What's your favorite kind of cereal?
Favorite kind of cereal? It's between a couple.
The top one.
Probably Captain Crunch.
No, you're supposed to say Cocoa Puffs, and I'm supposed to lead
I
into...
actually was going to say
No,
Cocoa
but
Puffs,
you kind of ruined the segue.
You said top one.
But
I
you
said
kind
there
of
was
ruined
a
the
couple.
segue, though.
Okay, let's go for it. Cocoa Puffs.
Okay, Cocoa Puffs. Speaking of Cocoa Puffs, did you see Kanye West on Ellen? Because he went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Guys,
Now,
come on.
Kanye West was on Ellen, and he went on this huge 6.5-minute long rant that left Ellen speechless. He was going on about stuff about how we're in a renaissance period, about how he wanted Mark Zuckerberg to give him money, and what else he was.
He was just talking about, how him growing up, with a father who, 5 years ago lived in like homeless shelters, and, he lived in a life where he experienced what struggle was like and watched people. He wants to help people. And he was talking about, correct me if I'm wrong, if I misinterpreted the video a little bit, the sound wasn't that great, how, people are willing to sing about everything, and, his music is to represent all that stuff. But the last thing I heard, his lyrics weren't talking about how much he wanted to help
My brother is gonna get me and my brother always fight on this, and he's gonna be on the show next week. There was a song that he rhymed Kanye with Kanye. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have our very own poet here in the world. But no, he went on this rant. Ellen was left speechless. He started like getting up and like rant.
Yeah.
It was even more crazy than Tom Cruise. Because Tom Cruise, you can blame Scientology on it, though. I mean, Kanye West is an egotistical prick, and he's part of Kardashian now. I mean, you know what's weird when is it Caitlyn? I messed up the joke. I'm so sorry.
Is it Kim?
Sorry, let's back it up. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to live social media news. No, too far. Okay, I was gonna say, what's weird when Caitlyn Jenner is the normal one now. So
Yeah.
So yeah, I messed up the joke. I do apologize. We don't have a rewind button, so just pretend we went back and yeah. So moving on, Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Well, don't go to Venezuela because I'll tell you why. Coke has suspended all product and all marketing in Coke. Sorry, I was looking at Coca-Cola right there. I was like, in Venezuela because of a shortage of sugar. So there's no more Coca-Cola. I mean, don't worry, RC Cola is still around because all they use is garbage. Have you had it, RC Cola?
Yeah, and
It's just like a flat,
I'm not crazy
just
about
like a
it.
flat Coke full of piss. It's like,
Yeah.
It's awful though.
Well, for all those Coke lovers, hey, Dad, I know you're watching. You love your Coke. Well, guess you can't have it anymore.
We're talking about Coca-Cola, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking
Okay,
about.
good.
He used to drink it by the bottle, but can't happen anymore.
My mom's weird. I love her mom. She's gonna be on the show too, but my mom is very anal about her Coke.
Really?
She's
Oh.
like, not that kind of Coke. She's like, she buys a can of Coke. She only has 3 sips with her corned beef sandwich with butter on it, and she just eats it. She sits down with her People magazine. She drinks 3 sips of her Coke and she leaves it. And then she gets a Coke bottle. Then when she goes to the store, she has to have Coca-Cola. She can't have Pepsi at all. She has to have Coke. and she won't drink Coke out of a 2-liter. She won't have a 2-liter and pour a glass. She has to be a can of Coke. My mom's neurotic, though. I get it from her too, though, but I'm not like that neurotic. But like she has to have her Coke the certain way, though.
A part of her world is being taken away from her.
She won't drink Pepsi. She has to have Coke. I'm not true story, okay? She went to an A&W once, and you know A&W where you get the frosted mugs. She went in and she says, "Okay, I'd like to order a root beer, please." And for dine in or dine to go, I'll have it for inside there, whatever. They give her one of the paper cups, right?
Yeah.
She's like, "Excuse me, what is this?" And the woman's like, "Oh, it's a cup." No. I want one of those frosted mugs. "Oh, sorry, ma'am, they're all getting washed." I don't care. She made them rewash her a mug, and she sat there and made them give her a mug because she's that neurotic, though. And okay, another story. Here's another.
She must be so devastated.
No, she has to have the Coke the certain way. She has to have it in a root beer in a frosted mug at A&W. She has to have a can of Coke with her People magazine and her corned beef sandwich with margarine. She used to eat cups full of ice. So I'm going on a rant with my mom. So this is a psych ward. I love you, Mom, and I will see you end of June. Wait, my phone's gonna ring like you're right. So moving on now, marijuana. Apparently 180 marijuana plants were found at a 77-year-old congressional candidate's home. Flo Matterton had a search warrant on her house, and the police came and they found over 180 marijuana plants, like I said. She said she admits it. She's like, "Yeah, I smoke." Wrong picture, but we'll move on to that photo. Okay, Ewan McGregor. Yes, Ewan McGregor. You a fan of Ewan McGregor?
Yeah.
Every girl loves him. He was the only good thing about Star Wars, to be honest, though, right? So Ewan McGregor is going to be in the new hit series Fargo, Season 3, where he's going to play dual roles. He's going to be playing a suave, good-looking, typical American boy. But he's also going to be playing an overweight, chubby, balding man. They're not twins or they're not brothers, but he's going to be playing 2 roles, though. So speaking of Ewan McGregor as well, guess what you watched the new Beauty and the Beast trailer today, right?
Yes, I did.
So
It's great.
Emma Watson's going to be in it. Ewan McGregor does the voice of Lemire. I don't know. Jerry Albrecht did the best one back to 1991's Beauty and the Beast, Be Our Guest. And Ian McKellen does Clockworks. Are you all happy about Disney, like redoing their animated movies?
I don't know. I don't think that there'll ever be anything like the originals.
I think the Jungle Book was better than the actual Jungle Book. But Cinderella, no.
Yeah, no, Cinderella was not well done whatsoever.
They're going to do Aladdin, and hell no. They're not going to do Aladdin at all.
No.
No, they can't replace Robin Williams. Not even, no.
What other movie was he in? Was it called The Island? Is that right?
Yep.
Loved him in that.
Fun
Loved him.
fact about The Island. There's a nude scene this is Scarlett Johansson's done nude scenes before though, but she was planning on doing a nude scene and she was all, and Michael Bay's like, "No, we're not going to use it." Like, Michael Bay, come on. Like, you don't turn down a nude scene from Scarlett Johansson. Come on. Seriously, come on. But do you know that New York is now the first state to ban declawing cats?
Really?
Yep. Other countries have done so. Australia has done so, and Britain. But New York is the very first state to do it, though. So you can't declaw your cat. I mean, it's good. They have to break the knuckles, and it's awful, awful treatment, though.
I know.
That's awful, though.
Yeah.
But I got some sad news, though. Alan Young from Mr. Ed. He also did the voice of Scrooge McDuck from DuckTales. Do you watch that show?
No.
You're younger than me. He died at the age of 96. Also, Morley Schaefer, legendary 60 Minutes news anchor, who just retired shortly, died at 84. He just retired and he died. Boom, like that. So our prayers and thoughts are with them. And did you know The Biggest Loser? Did you ever watch that show?
Yep.
Apparently, former contestants claims that The Biggest Loser fed them illegal drugs to help them lose weight to make the show run faster. And
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read somewhere too. Of course, everything could just be hearsay and that kind of thing, but they weren't treated very well on the show. Obviously, what you see that goes on behind the cameras and that kind of thing, you don't know about. So there was somebody that opened up about it. Don't quote me on the name. I'd have to find out for you, but it's interesting.
We put John Doe, or make me quote. I'll quote. I've never been on the show, but put my name though. But it's all smokes and mirrors, those reality shows though. But you have a puppy?
I do.
You want to talk about your puppy?
I do. What? So I saw today on the news, there was somebody, a representative of the Humane Society, that was being interviewed about, how to choose the right dog for your household. And of course, I was all over that because I have a dog and she's my dear. Her name is Jada, I guess. She's
Is she named after Jada Pinkett Smith at all, or no?
No, she's not. Okay. Come on, where is she? It's okay.
Do we have a photo of the dog?
We do. There's a photo.
There we go. That's a cute. There's a cute. How old?
Well, she is 9 this year. That was her maybe a couple weeks.
What
we brought
a
her home.
bitch.
You should see her now. She's a total suck. I think that in picking a dog for your, your household, obviously there's a lot of different factors you want to consider. You want to consider, if you have a family, do you have young children, do you have older kids, the responsibility is very great, the vet bills and stuff, that's very expensive too. Like, don't just get a dog for the sake of it. It comes with great responsibility, right?
Yeah, and don't get a dog as a gift and then, oh my God, it's so nice. If you want a
then
dog,
you neglect
get it. Yeah,
yeah.
get a dog.
Be responsible. They become a part of your life, and I'm an advocate for everybody having some sort of an animal companion. Their unconditional love is just so pure, and at the end of the day, they'll always
fish
love
are
you.
stupid.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
sorry,
Boring.
sorry to interrupt. If you spend more money on a fish than a fish fillet at McDonald's, you're an idiot.
Those aren't even
And those people that people are so excited about the fish, they get these huge ass tanks, and they have all this stuff. And they spend like thousands of dollars on fish. It's the fish that's gonna die.
You know what though? Some people like it. If some people have a very busy lifestyle where they can't have a cat who is independent, but some of them do have more personality, or a dog or a rabbit or whatever it is, they just like the idea of having something that's living, something that's colorful, something that kind of lifts their spirits when they're home. And that's,
Get a clown.
again, that all falls part of how to choose the right pet for your lifestyle, right?
Hot. I'm sorry, it is hot. I am
You
sweating.
need to stop complaining.
I'm like a hooker in church. Hold on.
Since you got on that couch to right now, come on.
It's hot. It's like, I'm like sweating. I'm like, geez, my God.
Feeling better?
Oh, hello ladies, how you
It's all
doing?
those Doritos you
Are those,
ate.
am I pit sweat? I can't tell. No, I'm good.
Please put them down.
Speed stick. I don't wear it, but just give a shameless promotion though. Whew. My God, it is hot in here. But speaking of hot, got no segue for that though. Did you see Civil War?
I did not yet, but I heard it was phenomenal.
It is, and Spider-Man. So Spider-Man's getting his own movie called Spider-Man Homecoming, like we mentioned before. Marvel's having full control. Oops, excuse me, orange juice. Sorry, I do
Love
apologize.
him, Fifth Element.
Yes. So apparently, whatever, I'm gonna block Spider-Man. So apparently, rumors that did you watch Daredevil on Netflix?
No.
Okay. Well, bye, Rebecca, no. So apparently, there's rumors that Kingpin actor Vincent, whatever his name is, he plays the Kingpin, does a great job. He's gonna be in the movie. There's been a lot of he said, she said, not really he said, she said, he said about who's gonna be the villain, but it's now confirmed that the villain's gonna be Vulture and played by legendary great actor Michael Keaton, as you know, who played Batman. He was also in the great movie Birdman and Beetlejuice. He's going to be playing the Vulture. I'm excited for that. Are you?
Very excited.
Now,
It's gonna be great.
Who's your favorite Batman?
Who's my favorite Batman?
So yeah, from Adam West to Affleck, you have to pick. Who's your favorite? I have a weird little way, but who's your favorite Batman?
Definitely the classic, right? The very first one, the very first.
Adam West?
Yeah.
Adam West, the cheesy.
Yeah. Honestly, it is. I don't know. I'm always about like the classics, the originals. Yes, I know you can do remakes, but there's nothing like, the original.
Okay, you know what? It's Batman.
Wrong answer, I guess.
It was Michael Keaton, Bruce
He was
Wayne,
good.
Christian Bale. Fight style, Ben Affleck. Boom, drop the mic.
Yeah, he was
Do you? What's your favorite comic strip?
my favorite comic strip.
Don't say Family Circus. Like no one likes Family Circus.
What's your favorite comic strip?
Family Circus. No. It's probably Foxtrot, Calvin and Hobbes classics. But as we all know, you remember those horrible Garfield movies from like 2003? Well, apparently they hope they learned their lesson. But creator Jim Davis is going to be an executive producer, and he's going to make a an animated full-length movie of Garfield.
That's going to be awesome.
Well, I mean, that whole movie with the live action was horrible.
It was.
So many red flags. Garfield was the only 3D. Odie was a real dog.
Yeah.
Nermal was like a street talking cat where he's supposed to be the cutest cat. It was horrible. John had a girlfriend like that. It was a horrible movie. But hopefully they learned their lessons, and it's going to be coming out probably next year. More sequel. Would that be considered remake? Whatever.
Yeah.
Austin Powers. You said your favorite Austin Powers was Spy Who Shagged Me,
The
right?
Spy Who Shagged Me all time. I love Austin Powers, so I'm definitely looking forward to a potential fourth one.
Yes, they're talking about a fourth one. Toronto-born Canadian actor, everyone knows Mike Myers, is in talks with his writer and
Check him
director,
out.
Jay Roach. They're talking about doing it's been in the talks for a long time, but they're gonna speed up. The last movie that he was in, like live action, was Love Guru, and that tanked. But he was
Yeah,
also did Shrek the Fourth in 2010. But if they do the fourth Austin Powers, I think it's going to be more. They said it's going to be more about Scott Evil taking over and Dr. Evil kind of father-son thing.
See who else takes his mojo.
Yeah, but they're gonna. I think they're gonna try to make it like about a reboot about how how like James Bond rebooted the franchise,
Yeah.
how it took itself serious. I think they're gonna poke fun at that though. They have to though. But
It'll be good, I think.
Yeah.
They've all been
but
really well done.
It's too long though. I mean, look at Dumb and Dumber 2. That was like a 20-year, and I was like, Anchorman 2 was a 10-year, and it was like okay. But I don't know. Hopefully, I mean.
Well, they're coming back after so long, right? Maybe this will be like, the icing on the cake, a perfect way to end it. Maybe.
Like my mom said, strike while the
Optimism?
iron's hot. No, I've been too optimistic too long though. As a white ginger guy, you gotta stop being optimistic for once in a lifetime. But speaking of Mike Myers, we got Halloween. You like Halloween, the movie?
Yes, I do.
What's your favorite Halloween movie?
Probably the first one.
The original 1978 one or the 2007 Rob
No.
Zombie one?
The 2007. Sorry.
No, that's good. I like that one too. Okay. So we'll talk about Halloween in a moment. We'll get back to the news. So Halloween is coming back, and the big news: John Carpenter is coming back as executive producer. Yes, him and Blumhouse is going to team up and make a new Michael Myers Halloween movie. Let's hope it's not a origin story because we all know the story, but it's going to come out in the next year. John Carpenter says he wants to go back to the roots and make it scary again, which I'm all for it though. But okay, the 1978 one, the original one. You like that one?
When I first watched it, I was much younger, so obviously I was like, oh, like this is so scary, and it was so well done. And when I think I only recently rewatched it maybe a couple years ago, and it was totally cheesy, obviously.
It's a classic. It's a classic. You can't deny it though.
It is. You're right. But the way things have sort of advanced, and the way you can sort of
Well, we've all become
remake
desensitized.
horror movies and that kind of thing, and make them definitely more realistic in that stuff. Like it's for me watching a newer movie now, it's obviously a little bit more thrilling than it would have been than an older classic horror movie.
So you said you like, I do like the 2007 Rob Zombie one. You do too, right?
Yeah.
What about that horrible Rob Zombie Halloween 2?
To be honest, I didn't even watch the second one.
Oh, I own it, and it's awful. It's
Really is.
it's like a My Chemical Romance music video. It makes no sense. Michael Myers talks in it. His mom is walking a white horse throughout the movie. Mike Myers doesn't wear his mask half the time, and half the mask's gone. Everyone is saying the F word, like to the point where it's like, I swear I'm Irish and I swear like a sailor, but they're like,
So that'll be on my list of not to watch.
No, you can watch it. I'm gonna make you watch it though. You're gonna watch it. So yeah, I just want to see your face. Like, it's the same thing when I get naked in front of girls. It's like that's the face though. But I don't know. All these remakes. I mean, Blumhouse I don't know. Make something good. Make something that we haven't seen before, but don't go too off track like they did with Resurrection when they did like a camera stuff. Just make it scary, make it good, make Michael Myers a presence that we're afraid of. I mean,
I agree.
I mean, yeah. You know what they should do for Friday the 13th? You know what they should do? They should do it in winter.
Yeah?
Yeah, they should do it in winter. Have them stab people with skates, kill people with hockey. There's a hockey mask, winter, people skating, snowmobile, killing them with stuff like that. It makes sense though, but
Definitely.
yeah. So speaking of dead fossils, you want to talk about that?
So we have amazing new fossils that have been discovered by ordinary people like you and I, by children.
Did I do something? Because I don't remember doing anything.
Well, maybe not you. You obviously don't get out much.
I watch Golden Girls. So that's what I do.
Well, there are many places to the public that are accessible that paleontologists can't cover that obviously boost the chances to find different rare things and obviously room to find more finds. There was a new species of flightless birds that were found in Vancouver Island by a brother and his father, and recently a mammoth tooth.
Were they just turkeys or?
No. There was a mammoth tooth that was actually found by a 9-year-old boy, and it's one of the newest additions in the collection
So
of
let's
the
back
Peace
this up.
region.
Mammoths are huge. How
Yeah.
big would you say the tooth is? Like.
Probably, yeah, like,
So how does a nine? Is he digging for it, or is he just like walking on the street? Oh look, a mammoth tooth.
Well, the public has access to all these places, so, regardless of what it was, it's obviously huge. It's being displayed at the Peace Region Paleontology Research Center in BC.
Well, what's he digging for? Like, was he searching for fossils, then he found it, or was he just like, oh look, a fossil? What do you think? Do you know, or?
No, it didn't clearly
Okay.
state. He could have just been digging around, looking for it, been in a park.
Shit, gotta hide my pot. Oh look, a mammoth tooth. Cool. But as you
Pretty
rudely
cool.
made fun of me on the couch over there for calling me a fat ass, let's segue into another thing.
Facebook is apologizing for banning the undesirable plus-size model. I don't know if you guys have heard about that, but the second I saw it, I was completely disgusted. Facebook is such a renowned platform. The picture's not up yet. You'll see the picture of her. The Facebook team ads wrote, and I quote, that this image depicts a body or body parts in an undesirable manner. Picture's still not up, huh?
So no, that's okay.
So it's of a plus size model who posted a picture of herself, and she was trying to promote, positive body image and that kind of thing, and diversity in who we are. And Facebook totally.
There we go.
There you go. Wanted to ban it and say that she was undesirable. To me,
she's pretty.
She's pretty. She's happy. She's confident. And what more do you want from that? You don't want just a pretty face and somebody who's either, not a nice person,
so
not
sorry,
happy.
did she just post these photos like, hey, there's some model shots I've done on her own page, and they took it down, or was it like she was?
It was an Australian ad that was featuring a bikini-clad plus-size model who was promoting this. I think she looks great. She's even got tattoos. That's not a lot of thing that you see either. And
she's ginger, so that's even better.
There you go. So it's very unfortunate that we still are at a point in society when we can't accept that everybody looks different and that beauty is on the inside too. And, it could be subjective at the same time, It's just good. Facebook is apologizing. You shouldn't have even said what you said in the very first place. It was totally ignorant, totally inappropriate. And it's very unfortunate that you have yet to be with the times either. And kudos to that girl for being, put on that ad and probably having to face this whole thing. You are beautiful, and don't listen to what a tiny group of the world thinks, because not everybody thinks that of you. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get comfortable. It's like hot as hell. So, Jesus, sorry.
You are all over the place.
Sorry. Hi, welcome to live social media. Oh, we're done that already? Okay. But no, screw you, Facebook. Like I said before in many episodes, geez, look at this.
There he goes.
Like I said before, stop being a dick, people. Okay, can you guys stop this chair? This chair's messed up, though. But, okay, we're good? We're good?
We're good.
So at Distractional, we have some idea we're going to do. So we're a live show, as you can see. If you want to go to our Facebook page, Distractional Studios, like us, follow us, send us a message, a question that you want to ask us. It could be about anything. Don't make it, no dick pics, please, no dick pics. And I'm saying that directly to my dad. Please, no dick pics, okay? So ask us a question.
We'll answer them.
We'll answer them on the air next week, okay? And if we don't answer your question, it means that we didn't get any questions, and it'll be awkward, and we'll just pretend it never happened.
So send us questions. Come on, we all know you're dying to know something.
We'll answer it. It could be about me. It could be about her phone number, where she lives, her fears and likes. It could be about what kind of food I had. But you can do it. It'll be good. Next week, we're going to be having on a pianist. Is that it? What's her name? Natalie? Natalie what? Vittori? Whatever. Yeah, we're having a pianist on, and we're also going to have my brother, William McNeish, and Maddie Magnus.
Is he anything like you?
No, he's okay. He's a bipolar opposite of me.
He's very calm and collected.
Yeah, he's super tall, brown hair. He's not. I'm the handsome one here, there, Chino. I'm a drop of golden sun. People stop me in the streets and they blow me kisses.
I was doing his makeup earlier too. He's a little bit more sun-kissed now too. So
I want to be sun molested because I'm pale. But they're going to be on the show next week. But here at Distraction, we have many, many different shows that you can check out on our YouTube, on our website. We got this great show, live social media news. We have Ease in Abundance. We have Spirit of Tea, which is the complete opposite of my show. It's very calm, cool, relaxed, spiritual. And me, I'm like a roadrunner on crack. We have Earth Mystery News, which is Sid Goldberg, where he talks about space stuff and extraterrestrial stuff and stuff. We also have Holly Wolf TV, a job that I actually auditioned for, but I didn't get it because apparently I'm not Holly Wolf or sexy enough or a Playboy model. But we also have.
Have you looked in the mirror? I don't.
I'm sorry. What was that? Do you want to keep a job? Oh God, there's Holly Wolf TV.
Let's not get back into
Holly
that.
Wolf. If you don't know who Holly Wolf is, she's a Playboy model. She is a cosplayer and she's a lady, and she goes around and she interviews people, does stuff, and.
Beautiful, genuine, down to earth.
Yes.
Watch her, check her out.
Unlike me, beautiful. No. But yeah, check her out. What other shows do we have at this? We have Exclusive. Yes, the Exclusive. This is after this show at 9 o'clock on this channel. DJs are spinning discs, dropping
It's a wicked
rhymes.
show, guys. Honestly,
Yes.
tune in.
I think that's the only show I can do because no other shows will have me. So yeah, And is that it? We got ease and abundance, yeah? No, that's it. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up. I'd like to give a big thanks to earlier Jill Bradley for coming on. Check out her Instagram page and stuff like that.
Don't forget to check out the fashion show coming up on Saturday that she will be in.
Yes, yes, we'll be there.
Be there covering the event.
Covering the event. I won't be there because Chicken Wings and Golden Girls. But our Chino will be there. Yoshi, Nathan, everyone else there to check us out. I give big thanks to Rebecca. I'm gonna butcher your last name. Nobrega. Thank you for. She's not bragging about her Nobrega name, but thank you for coming on the show. You did a great job.
Thank you
if you
guys
want to
for
come back
having
on,
me.
you're more than welcome. Give a big shout out and thank you to Chino, to Yoshi, to Michael, to Nathan, Jesus, Captain Crunch, Elvis, homeless people. Screw the hell with Superman. Superman has screwed me over since the last time I saw that god-awful movie, though. Sunny D, thank you. But that's us. That's the end of the show tonight. We'll see you next week with William McNeish, the pianist, Natalie, and Maddie Magnus Walker. From Live Social Media News and Distractional, I'm your host, Amy McNeish. I love you. And God damn it, it's hot! Thank you. Have a good night. Take my clothes off.
Listen the sound of your heart beating. Baby, I'm in love with you. Oh, listen the sound of your heart beating. Baby, you're not to lose. Oh, listen the sound of your heart beating. Listen the sound of your heart beating. Till the day I die.